This is Cowboy Jim with AAA Painting and Handyman Services once again. Just showing what it looks like to have the body color on the home in Berthoud that we're doing here. That's a new construction phase. And we've got a little bit of the trim on, pretty much first coats on some of the trim. When you choose white in particular, it's going to need a couple of coats here just to cover some of that dark trim that was put on there. Plus it's always a good idea to have two coats when you're dealing with, hand rolling, hand painting, but get kind of an idea of the outcome. And this side of the house here is pretty well dry. It's still a bit in the curing stage, so ideally it takes a good 7 days for it to cure enough to really be able to lean anything on it. Full cure on most paints takes about 28 days. We did this in about 50-degree temperatures today, and temperature will drop below freezing today, but we're using a product called Duration, which is just fine to be used for this process here. It's actually usually dry in about an hour, dry enough for rain, that type of thing, and that's why we use it. It's one of the best Sherwin-Williams products out there. So again, just kind of showing some of the frames that we've already trimmed out, but again, if you look close enough, you'd notice that they need second coats. We've got the doors already painted, and we're just gonna take a quick pass, kind of look all the way around everything that was done, or everything that could be done. And we haven't yet done the garage door because customer wants that completely framed out in white, so we'll come back next week and get that done. This is actually Saturday for us, so we're going to take off Sunday and come back on Monday and see what can be done if the weather allows. We're also doing the full interior on this house, so we've got plenty of work to do all the way around. So, but I've got a real good crew, and they're really ambitious. They get in here and get the job done. It took us, well, I'd say roughly 4 hours to get this sprayed, so somewhere in that area. And you can see the fancy blue door we did today. At first we didn't think we'd like it, but I don't know, I think you kind of get used to it. It's kind of cool. That weird area we talked about up there, we did get that sprayed. Don't really know how good it's really going to look in the end result, but at the very least it's got some color on it. And we've got that other one over on this side, kind of the same thing. Might be able to see it a little bit better. This is the way we masked this, was a little differently, but kind of up there. Looks a little light in a couple spots. We might be able to get a brush up in there and maybe touch some of that stuff up, but boy, that's just one of the toughest areas I've had to reach yet. Been in a lot of small spaces, but that one was pretty small. So once again, we're here in Berthoud, Colorado, just kind of showing that more or less midway process of exterior painting.